Hi guys, just a quick video on something that's been on my mind for the last while, and it's regarding results. I feel like everyone can relate to this to a certain extent because we're all trying to create results in our lives. And yeah, I wanted to ask you, what are you committed to and what action are you taking in order to manifest that thing that you really desire? Because we all want things in our lives, but it's one thing to want and one thing to take action to get that thing that you want. You know, what small steps have you taken of faith to show that, okay, I might not know the end results, but I'm going to start and do something about it. Maybe you've been talking about quitting smoking. Every time people see you, you're putting cigarettes in your mouth, you know, that shows you exactly what you're committed to. Maybe you've been talking about losing weight. I don't know what it is, or toning your body for the last 10 to 15 years. What are you doing in order to try and lose the weight, you know? Have you tried to dedicate yourself to go for walks every single morning? Have you tried to take part in activities that will actually help you start losing the weight? You know, maybe you can't afford the gym memberships, but you have to take a small step of action because it will show that you're really committed to get that thing that you really desire. Maybe you've been talking about starting your own business, you know, but you don't actually go out to attend business seminars. They are free business seminars that you don't even have to pay for. You can go to the library for free and pick up a book and start reading, you know, search on Google, mix with people who have their own businesses and just learn from them, ask them questions and tell them how you admire them and you like to be in the place where they're at, you know? What are you doing in order to manifest this thing? What are you doing for yourself? What are you doing to help yourself, you know? Because it's one thing to keep praying, but what are you showing God? What are you giving God, you know, to show that you're a certified person, you want this thing and you desire it so much? Because it's one thing to be talented and another thing to be skilled, you know. Don't ever get it twisted. You can be talented, but you might not be skilled. A skill is developed through beating on your craft every single day and really dedicating yourself to study, you know. To dedicate yourself and study every single day and say, you know what, I dedicate myself to be the best I am at this thing, to be known as the best person who is an artist, you know. When you become skilled, you can communicate your art on a different level, you know. So some of us are creating results in our lives that we particularly don't want because we don't take action, you know. We just talk about how much we want it, but we don't actually do anything about it. So, you know, if you're committed to being happy, you'll be happy. If you're committed to being unhappy, you'll be unhappy. If you're committed to being broke, you'll be broke. If you're committed to being rich, you'll be rich. Whatever you want in your life, you determine whether you get it or not by the actions that you take in order to move towards that thing or start attracting that thing. So yeah, I wanted to just basically leave you thinking about, I wanted to leave you to reflect on the things that you actually have produced in your space. You know, look at your home, look at where you work. Is that where you want to be? What are you going to do about it? What action are you going to take in order to move into the direction that you want? Don't talk about it, just start taking action because your results will speak for themselves. So yeah, that's it really. I know that was a random video, but you know, just to leave you again with a question: what are you committed to and what action are you taking in order to manifest this thing that you desire? Have a good day. Bye.